by another video of Dead by Score Merchant. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using a really
interesting
build that I hope y'all enjoy. Today we're using Hex Survivor Hook. What this perk does, every time we hook a survivor and they get unhooked and we're not near the hook, we get a token. At 3 tokens, we can expose survivors. At 2 tokens, we get 10%, well, 5% haste for 10 seconds after we unhook a survivor, and at 5, we can kill them all. We have Eruption. When you kick a generator, it's highlighted in yellow. When that generator is highlighted in yellow, if a survivor gets down, that generator explodes, lose 10%, and anyone on that gen will automatically scream and reveal their aura for 12 seconds, and also the generator will start to regress like normal. We have Surveillance, which basically, if a generator is regressing, we can see the aura of that generator in white. But then, if that generator stops regressing, we see the aura of that generator in yellow, and that lasts for 16 seconds. And then also, we can hear generators being worked on 8 meters more than usual. And then lastly, we have Joe. He's done a survivor basic attack. All generators that are 32 meters away from the person we downed will automatically explode, which sounds really weird considering how we're using Eruption and we're using a perk that requires us to kick gens and using a perk that requires us to not kick gens. But you'll see as we continue through the video why it's a good combination and how it works so well with Surveillance. We're using Vital Targeting Processor, which makes it so we can lock on survivors much faster, and you'll see why I use it in a minute. And lastly, we're using Vital Generator. You know what this does, we always use it. Make them all oblivious so we can sync up on them and murder them. Without further ado, let's get straight to the game so I can show you how great this build is and also why it's so interesting to use it on Score Merchant. So before the game even starts, I normally don't show this part, but we're showing all of the what's it called, offerings people use, and you can see they use the Ormond offering. So of course, we have to suffer on the most annoying map ever created. Yay! But Ormond is not the worst map ever for Score Merchant, as you'll see why in this video. So please stay tuned so you understand how good Score Merchant is on this map. So first, I'm putting a drone in this right here because I know the gen's close to there. Also, it deters them from going towards this annoying loop. As you can see, I'm going straight towards my totem because I do want to make sure I have a drone up here just so I can protect it. That way we don't get our hope destroyed immediately. Luckily, for once, no one spawned near this totem or near this gen, so I have the ability to easily protect it no matter what. Because of that reason, we're going to go towards the main building now, because if I don't see anyone on this gen, I know they're in the main building. Luckily for us, because we're using Surveillance, we can hear them on the gen much further than usual. So they're going to all run away, and there's 3 of them here, or 2 of them here. So we're going to hit at least one. So this person, and I realize he's going to go in a really weird way, so I'm praying that the pallet is on this side, and luckily for me it's not. So I'm going to go to this window trying to cut him off, but sadly, he's like, I'm going to keep running forward. I'm like, okay. So I kicked this gen, activating my Eruption. By the way, you can use Eruption and use, what's it called? Jolt at the exact same time. It will lose total of 18%. Now luckily for me, for some reason, he runs straight towards my, me. And he's not oblivious, I don't think, thanks to my drones. I'm a little confused why he did that, but whatever. This person is slowly being exposed by one of my drones, so I'm like, okay, sure. I don't know why you're standing inside the drone area. But then he takes the drone away and he has a cloud trap, so I'm thinking he's at the totem. I'm super scared. But I look at the totem and I realize he's definitely not there. So because of that reason, I know he is in the middle of this gen. As you can see, it turns yellow, so you automatically know that someone's been over here. So I'm really glad he went over here because I hate this pallet. So I was hoping I could get him exposed, but I kept going forward. So luckily for me, now he's exposed because he's gonna go right through my drone area again. Well, my problem is the pallet's on this side because it wasn't on the other side, so I know he's gonna drop the pallet. But then I hear him fall and he doesn't make any noise. So it hit me, he definitely has balanced landing. So now he's gonna go straight across the entire main building a second time, but this time he's gonna drop the pallet because there's no other way to live. If he didn't drop the pallet, he would die. I'm gonna kick this immediately. I have basically 50 seconds to try and down this person because he's exposed. So I need to find where he went, but because I can't play the game correctly and I'm terrible, I go the wrong way. So I have no idea where he went, and instead of me trying to figure out where he went, I decided to just focus on making sure they don't do all the generators immediately because they already did one gen, and I have not been protecting gens at all. To be fair, I really don't do that very often unless I think I have to. In this situation, I have to because we need to at least make sure they don't do all 5 gens before we get our hope to max X. So of course, I'm gonna hit this person, but then I realize there's like 2 people over here, or 1 person over here who's injured. And I realized it's the same person who I downed before, so I kind of feel bad because I'm going after him again. But at the same time, it's either don't go after him, well, he's not injured, I'm sorry. I just saw him running, so I thought he was injured. but it's either get two hits and go after one person, or don't get a hit at all. So I thought he was gonna drop this pallet because this pallet is super annoying, but he does not drop it. And then for some unknown reason, I decide that, wait, I'm gonna go after this guy because I realize he's doing this gen. So I'm like, why are you doing this gen when you clearly hear my turret radius? I'm thinking this person's gonna try and finish the gen, or someone here. So I swing immediately, but in reality, there's no one there. And like I said, I need to make sure I protect gens because they're doing these gens so fast. So at the moment, it looks like I'm just getting obliterated because I really am getting obliterated. So I know this guy has balance landings, so I'm kind of worried. So I swing right here so I can fall faster. But of course, he has balance landings, so no matter how fast I fall, he will always win that matchup. So I have to go back over here. And now I'm going to get a free hit on this person because he's going in the middle of nowhere. I am really happy that I have surveillance. I can see this generator is in yellow, so I know people are working on it. He's going to tap this gen for some unknown reason, even though it's literally not regressing. So right here, I'm not going to swing on this pallet because I know that he's going to drop it immediately. And then I miss. So we have our jolt. Our jolt is going to, of course, make that generator automatically start regressing. I missed this hit, and I'm really surprised I missed, honestly, because I thought I was going to hit that. Now, luckily for me, that generator automatically started regressing. I don't really know why, though, because if I'm being honest, I didn't down anyone else afterwards. So I'm a little confused why that started regressing. If someone can tell me in the comments as to why I started regressing automatically, let me know. I don't get it. Then this person's going to do my drone in front of me. Now, normally when a survivor does a drone in front of me, they get exposed because they get so scared. Now, I was going to go after the guy who was on the pallet, but I was afraid that someone was going to try and drop the pallet on me. And then I was also afraid he had that perk that he can drop the pallet automatically. What's it called? I forget the name of the perk. But it's a perk where basically you can just drop pallets automatically if you're being carried. So I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to deal with that. Then someone gets exposed, but of course the person that's exposed is the person that's injured, so it doesn't really matter if they're exposed. And then he's gonna go over here because he's rescued the person off the hook. I know this guy has dead hard, so I was mentally prepared for dead hard to happen, but then he decided to dead hard really late, and I was not prepared for that. But it doesn't really matter because he kind of goes in the middle of nowhere because this pallet is the definition of terrible. So I can mind game that easily, and now I have jolt on all of these generators, so I don't have to worry about gens anymore. I can finally just continue chasing survivors and not have to worry about gens. So like the past 4 minutes, basically, I have been constantly in the main building gen over and over again because survivors just love hanging around over there, and you can tell they want to get that gen done because it's like 80%. So of course they're going to try and get that gen done. So of course, as a killer, I need to make sure they stop that gen. So before anyone said, "I'm gonna score marker for cutting gens," bleh, of course, because I kind of have to do that. That's how that works. So this person over here, I want to go after them because of the fact that they're literally going towards my totem, and I want to make sure they don't know my totem exists. So I need to make sure I down this person as fast as possible. I am praying that I can down this person before they realize that I have a Devour Hope. But the second I down him is the second they unhook. So I'm almost certain they all got notified of my Devour Hope. So now I have to basically protect that totem with my life and pray I can get 5 stacks before I get destroyed. So I believe that in this game there was a Prestige 30 and a Prestige 100. I believe the Prestige 100, I forgot who it was. I forgot who it was. I don't show the preview of the game before I make my videos. I don't show it because I kind of feel like at some point in me showing y'all who is what and what level they are, I just feel like it's kind of not really worth my time. Luckily for me, I used the tip of that saw to destroy his soul, and now he is dead. All I have to do now is hook him and then again protect this gen. I know they're gonna unhook because they're right here. So of course I was expecting them to body block so that way I wouldn't get the hook him. But instead they decided to just not body block at all. So for some reason, oh yes, the guy who flashlighted me right there is the guy who I believe is Prestige 100. I went the wrong way and I got stuck. I was so mad, but I know he's here because I have brain cells. So I see him and in my head I'm like, why are you trying to loot this? You literally are exposed. So I'm gonna kill him. And because I know he has the flashlight, I don't have to worry about getting flashlight saved. So literally, as you can see, we get like 4 hooks in 2 minutes. Because we went from trying to protect one gen that all the survivors were trying to, all the survivors were trying to do, knowing that I'm going to try and protect it because I kind of have to do that. And no matter what killer I was, I'm going to have to protect that gen. So because they were all trying to hop on that one gen instead of spreading out and doing other gens, they all got injured, all got to heal themselves, and now they're all exposed. And then once I get 5 stacks, I'll be able to kill everyone. So basically, I'm in a really good position right now. My momentum is insane, and there really is nothing the survivors can do right now besides destroy my totem. But of course, the second I see someone go on that totem, I'm going to kill them because I'm not letting them do that totem no matter what. And that's why I tell y'all in my videos that it's really not really important, but if you're going to use a totem, especially use it on a character like Score Merchant, because she's literally one of the best, if not, I'm not she's the best, but she's one of the best killers to use totems on. So right there, I definitely could have swung right there, but I don't know why I didn't swing. I'm kind of an idiot. So I didn't swing knowing that that person ran in front of me. So because of the fact that I have 5 stacks now, I can kill every single soul on the lobby. So I look on my drone, I realize someone's over there on the right. So I'm like, oh, no. I'm gonna try to kill you. I see exactly where you are. But then I put that drone over there. And because I'm scared that someone's gonna try and do that totem, I immediately go towards it. And lo and behold, someone does that totem. So because I decided to be paranoid and not go, be paranoid and what's it called, not go to the person who had the claw trap on them, I was able to get this person on the hook. And they're dead. Now, I could have just moried them, but I didn't mori them because Scormer's mori is, first thing, I wish they would change her mori a little bit and make it better. As you see right now, we're about to kill this person after I, use the mori. But Scormer's mori takes a very long time. Because this mori takes a long time, they won't be able to do the totem all the way, but they can definitely do like 80% of the totem while I'm moriing someone because of how long her kill animation is. So I really need to that's why I hooked the guy. I didn't just mori him. So because I didn't mori him, no one can do my totem, and because no one can do my totem, I still have 5 stacks, and all I have to do now is find the last 2 people and kill them. And literally this game went, like I said, it went from I'm losing so bad, Gen Rush lol, to I win. I know he's gonna vault this window because it's obvious, and also I know he has balance landing, but then he realized he can't win. He's like, I get I don't know why he teabagged though, because like he's gonna die. So now, of course, Ormond is going to phase through the building, because apparently physics does not matter, and we're going to just kill this person immediately. You love to see it. And now only 1 person left. I love Score Merchant. I like her mori actually. It's not like the best looking mori in the game, but it's really kind of simple. But I kind of wish the drone did like a little more. But to be fair, all the drones do is locate you, so I can kind of see why it doesn't do much. But it's kind of funny. But we have 5 stacks. I don't even care anymore if the totem gets destroyed because there's only 1 person left anyway. So all I have to do is find him or find the hatch, and we win. And I just want y'all to understand that this build is actually pretty good. Now you're probably wondering, why are you using surveillance? Surveillance is one of my favorite perks because it really helps with realizing if a drone... It really helps in realizing if a totem... wow, I can't use words. It helps realize if a generator is regressing or not. And it helps to understand like where a survivor is, basically. And that's why I use it. Now you don't really ever need to use this perk very often. You can kind of just use your brain and understand if the survivor is on a gen or not, or if you think the survivor is on a gen or not. It's also not really important to use this perk on Score Merchant. And we kill this guy, and we're gonna mori him because Score Merchant put a drone up, and if you know someone's in your drone radius, then you know they're on the gen, so you don't gotta worry about using surveillance. But I use surveillance because basically, I know at the time of recording this video and the time this video is gonna be posted, they're about to change Score Merchant and change her into a whole different type of killer. So I want to see if surveillance on her would be a really good idea. Of course, I don't get the full picture because I don't have the new Score Merchant, changes that are gonna happen in the next update. I don't have that, so because of that reason, I kind of have to just guess if I like it or not. And so far, I really do enjoy it using surveillance. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There we go. The Prestige 100 was Felix, who did absolutely nothing. And then the Prestige 25 was Nicolas Cage, who was just flashlighting me and teabagging after he got destroyed because he just got obliterated. But yes, this game, we just obliterated them. I love that so much. It was so much fun to use this build. And I really like surveillance a lot, and I really like the Route of Hope. So, like I said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, the last video I posted, for some reason the comments weren't showing up, so I had to just figure out if I could see them, but I still can't see some of the comments. So if you had a comment on the last video, please let me know what you said on what I posted on this video. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day.